So you're getting ready to travel this holiday season and you don't want to check a bag, but not quite too sure on how to maximize that carry-on to make it possible? Well, you're in luck, because in this week's video, we're going to show you 3 tips on how you can maximize your carry-on, plus some extra things you need to consider when doing carry-on only. Cue the intro.
What's up, YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So tip number 1 is you have to learn how to pack efficiently. And so let's dive into what I mean by that. So first off, you need to make sure you maximize every inch within that carry-on. So tip for you, try leveraging the spaces inside your shoe to cram some of these small items in there, such as socks and underwear. Also, as you talk through packing efficiently, make sure you try rolling your clothes versus folding. This was an ultimate game changer in really minimizing the space that your clothes take up. Or the third part to packing efficiently, try using the packing cubes, or that's growing in popularity is the compression bag. So think through vacuum sealing your clothes to minimize the space. Haven't tried that, so can't really say that it works or how easy it is, but this is something that's growing popular in the travel industry. Tip number 2 on how we feel you can maximize your carry-on and not have to check a bag this holiday season is ditch the kid size carry-on for those parents traveling with kids. Yes, they look super cute and your kid looks cute carrying them, I get that totally, but they minimize the space and what you're allowed to bring on. So instead, get the full-size carry-on that your airline's gonna allow. And yes, it may be a little bit cumbersome for your kid to pull it, and or you may have to do it, but that's gonna save you a lot of space and help prevent you from checking a bag this holiday season. And then a third tip on how to maximize your carry-on while making sure you don't have to check a bag this holiday season is really maximizing your personal item. Too many times in the airport, we see people walking around with the small bags, purses, fanny packs, etc. that get counted as that personal item, while instead load up a nice hefty backpack with all the things you need to pack or that you would have put into your checked baggage. So combining your personal backpack plus a carry-on luggage that's packed efficiently, make sure that you don't have to check a bag this holiday season. So there are 3 tips on how to maximize your carry-on luggage without having to check a bag this holiday season, but let's get into a couple things that you need to be aware of when traveling with a carry-on luggage only. First and foremost, we want to make sure that you know the carry-on luggage requirements and regulations within the specific airline that you're using. So based on the size and the weight of the carry-on luggage is different between each airline. Plus, there are even some airlines that you need to pay attention to that actually charge more for a carry-on than they do a checked luggage, i.e. Spirit Airlines, so something to be aware of. The other thing you need to be aware of with your carry-on luggage is that if all possible, try and board the plane as early as possible to make sure you secure that overhead bin space right above your seat. 1, that's gonna allow you to make sure that you can access your stuff if you need it, and 2, you don't want to have to go searching for that or fight the crowd to get your luggage once that plane lands. So if you want some tips on how to make sure you board as early as possible, click that red subscribe button for some upcoming travel content and tips to do just that. And the third thing that you need to be aware of when traveling, which is carry-on luggage only, is that you can oftentimes book those quicker layovers and not have to worry about your luggage getting lost. Not sure what I mean by that? Well, make sure you click that subscribe button or go to this video here where we go over some of the reasons why you should not check a bag this holiday season, and hint, lost luggage is up there at the top of the reasons. So I'm Matt from the Adventure Buddies, and hopefully you enjoyed this video where we talked about how you can maximize your space with your carry-on luggage and why you should not check that bag during this holiday season, plus a couple tidbits on what you should consider when traveling with carry-on only. So if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more travel tips and adventures. And most importantly, remember, life's an adventure. Who you going on it with?